Oh, hello. Last time on Risk of Rain 2. It was like 20 minutes ago, not even. And I can't remember it. I was the Artificer, I know that. I had a pretty good run, and then I died to a Celeste thing. So we're playing on normal mode, and then I'm gonna Rainstorm. And I'm gonna bump it up to Monsoon if I die. Or rather, if I achieve my goals and then die. So we're gonna try to unlock Acrid. On normal. On Rainstorm. Yes, those are all the things that I'm going to do. I like this spawn. It's a castle! No, I don't. The fuck? I need to remember how to be a mercenary. Yes, we have up and down. Whoa, side to side. Got two different kinds of dash, one of which gives me invincibility. It's been a little while since I played mercenary, if I'm being honest. Like, he's not my favorite to play. I like him, he's just very sweaty, you know? Like, you've got to be paying attention. Less so, comparatively. Whoops, I blew that. Oh, God. Look at the regen. Whoa, I missed. These guys not give me as much money on Rainstorm? That would make sense. Alright, I can't get to them yet. They'll get theirs. I have to make sure not to lose the plot here of what's important. Attack speed up is pretty good. On Mercenary in particular, is that a rejuvenation rack? Game you shouldn't have. Now I'm a Moose Warrior. Which I would not, if you told me that was a lodge of Finnish warriors, I would believe you. In the Iron Age. When the hell was the Iron Age? That was like classical times, right? Or was that like just on the ass end of bronze? How do we classify the ages? Whoa! 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 I'm up here now. Boy, I really went all the way up here, huh? Don't shoot me. I don't have any healing. But I've got double it when I get it. That seems like a weird place for a teleporter. We're gonna get all the loot first, because I can. Rusted key. I wonder if that works on the void. Probably not. But maybe. I don't know. I don't know why it would. I mean, I guess there's no chests. So that's why it wouldn't. So if there's no regular kind of loot, there wouldn't be on the void. There wouldn't be a key, rather, in the void. That's my logic here, but... I need speed. Also to play better. I need to play better. I feel like I've gotten absolute crap for loot so far. Like, well, okay, no, the opinion? The rejuvenation rack, it's not an opinion. It's kind of shaped vaguely. If you squint your eyes, it's kind of an opinion. That's a good pickup, but... I'm talking about, like, for quantity. Do you just get less loot on Rainstorm? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm either playing on Monsoon or I'm not playing the game. Like, sometimes I'll drop it down to Drizzle, but so many people forget that there's an intermediate difficulty. Gasoline is a pretty good pickup. I didn't bring it up, but that's good. Why is this covered in goo? That guy had a bad day. How dare you? Wait. Whoa. I definitely didn't right-click there, but... I mean, I did, but I didn't mean to. That's what I meant to say. I was just adjusting the mouse. This is not a great boss for me. Mouse is stuck. Mouse is stuck. The wire. You know, it's got that new mouse wire problem where it's just a little bit too rigid at first. Gotta break it in, kinda. Or just not have a wired mouse. People tell me the technology's there. I don't trust them. And I also don't trust myself. That's alright. I'm being honest, this run isn't really inspiring confidence in me. So far. Because I didn't get any... Again, I'm pretty sure Rejuvenation Rack affects my base healing, but I don't know that. Whoa! Get a couple drones that won't actually do me any good. Is there a chest down here? There's a healing drone. Again, won't do me any good. There's a warship of the shrine going on over here. Has that been opened yet? I can't tell. Yes, I think so. Yes. Why was it so hard for me to figure out? What am I doing? I'm wasting time. I gotta play this shrine and get the hell out of here. Speed. That's pretty good. Why are you doing this to me? Meat! Right, I already got that too. Let's get the hell out of here. Unlikely I'm gonna have enough enemies here to actually get that drone. Alright, round 3 or 4 on the thing. Ow. I'm gonna take the void and I'm gonna kick its butt. I can be completely submerged. That's cool. I reckon this water probably smells like purple, though. Beetles have been released from the cell. Beetles and only beetles. Just beetles. They do get increased damage, though, I'm assuming. I hope that's not just a monsoon thing. But there's not a lot of them so far. Just put the meat on your chest. Alright. That was a good laugh. I needed that. I haven't seen a single beetle. There you are. Of course you had to be. Whoops. They're all spawning out of sight. Now where do I go next? Banner. Don't want it. Where do I go next? Down there? Sure. I'll take your word for it. Oh my god, my passive regen is even working in this. This is ludicrous. Need more crit. Backup magazine has been integrated in the cell. I don't know how that works. Maybe Lemurians? Because Lemurian's got a fireball. That's kind of a second ability. Cool thing about beetles is that I don't have to be attacked by them if I don't want. Got frozen. Definitely didn't think that that was a shock elite and not a frost elite. Alright, where to next, boss? Over there? More gasoline. This is so much more. Lemurian's been released from the cell. Well, now we'll see. If we get a whole hell of a lot of fireballs. That's how backup magazine works. Of course, they might also just have a useless item that doesn't do anything for them. That's a good place for a banner. The cells, I think, also charge faster, but I would need to see a side-by-side, to be honest. It would make sense. The teleporter events are shorter in Rainstorm and Drizzle. At least they certainly feel that way. Where am I going next? I don't know. I'm gonna have to play it by ear. Do you hear that? I didn't pick up the item. By the way. I mean, I can be here for basically forever. Did I not get an item? Was it another gasoline? No, that was what I got for the last item. Was it another key? What did my log say? I love just being able to... It was another key. That's me taking damage is what that is. Cool. Glad I was able to figure that out. Boy, I'm an idiot. Lensmaker's glass has been integrated to the cell. I don't like a 10% chance of getting critted on by the enemies. That seems like it's a... That seems like an oh no, if I've ever heard of one. They already do more damage. Whoa. Sticky bomb. Not bad. Not bad at all. It just sounds like it's in one ear more than the other. Over there. Got it. I keep saying that like somebody's telling me. Lesser wisps have been released from the cell. That's a nightmare. And they're really taking their sweet time getting over here. Because they've got the crit chance, and they're pretty likely to hit me because they're pretty accurate. Cool, what did I get? Ukulele. That's pretty good. Over yonder. Hold an adjusting mouse and also my hand. And also my chair and also everything. I'm gonna adjust the mic. I actually adjusted the mic that time. Red Whip has been integrated into the, so they're speed demons. Speed! Look at him hop! I was just complaining about them taking their sweet time getting over to me, but clearly I shouldn't have said anything. Ow. Music in here is pretty good. Chronobobble. Cool. I didn't actually check to see where I'm going here. Is that kelp? Is the kelp slightly dying too, or is it void kelp? Even if it is a lot of just ambient noise here. Bighorn bisons, that's not great. And they're fast? Oh no, we've got fast bisons here. It's a nightmare. If they ever get to us, they might not. I hope they don't. I hope they never get to us. I hope I never see a fast bison in my life. Nope, there they are. Using an attack makes them not fast, though, so it's not like they got a goat hoof. Book. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. Gang goes. You think singers, like musicians, they ever just sing their songs while they're on the toilet? Like when they're trying to figure out the lyrics for the first time? Harvest, recycled, and integrated in a cell. And they have crit chance, too. No, I mean, it's not as much of a nightmare, though, because I don't think I've been crit yet. I would prefer to not tempt fate with that. Band. There's a thing over here. It's the thing over there. All right, so one more of those. Over here in the kelp forest. Next to this. That's a weird looking thing. I like it. Dio's best friend has been integrated into the cell. Why would you give them Dio? Dio! Every enemy. It's so bright. I'm going into the void. It's too bright in there. Burning out my retinas is what it's doing. There's so much Dio. You've never seen such Dio before. They're all immune for a brief time after, like, to dots and things. Something just dinged. Do you hear that? Oh, it's the... Right, I got a book. Whoa, I'm over here now. Dio! That's all I ever wanted was to be left alone. Really, you gonna give me head stompers? Oh, wow. Hold on, I gotta kill some fools. So I didn't have to fight Acrid, so that's cool. Yeah, let's just take a little bit to appreciate. It is like underwater. It's like it's kelp and shit. I love. So far, I have not been disappointed by the overall, like, aesthetics of any of the levels in this game. I still think Burning Acres is my favorite from that perspective. This isn't bad. I like Aurelian Knight's levels, too. Ding. Walk away, one head stomper's richer. Kinda wish it was a behemoth or something, but I am on level 2, so... I think that's a different graphic for what Red Whip as well. I think I'm gonna get a random here. I don't really want the infusion. It's good, I'm just hoping I won't need it. Damn it. I'm gonna get 237. I'll be here forever. Okay, cool. Chandelier. That's pretty good. It's a lot of dashing I can suddenly do. Dashing through the dew. It is the season for Christmas songs, after all. Except the dew would be more like a spring song, as opposed to snow. Ching! Another jump. Man, I can't see shit through there. It's almost like it's tar or something. That'd be ridiculous. Don't be silly. Let's see, do we get attack speed? We get attack speed. Not like flash. Not like stun grenade or PSG are necessarily bad. They did buff PSG, it looks like. To me, just eyeballing it. It looks like it gives you more health. So the attack speed is better. You know? I'm excited to play Acrid, but I'm not just gonna stop this run because there's like 5 moon coins on the moon runes, lunar coins. There we go. There's currency at stake. I have to finish the run. Cha-ching. Ah, yes, that's what I needed to be able to do. I don't know where they went. If I remember correctly, this ability is actually not very good with Hardlight Afterburner, because it doesn't work. Yeah, see, I just lost them all. If you miss dashing even once, you can't dash anymore. So it's really kind of becomes a boss exclusive effect. Which is fine. You know, screw bosses. Who needs them? Not me. Or if you miss completely. If you hit once, you can kind of watch it and figure it out. And you can figure out if I'm talking yams, but I'm pretty sure if I hit once, it uses all the charges. It doesn't! Oh, they fixed it. Thank goodness. That was a thing for, like... since the game came out. Well, came out, I say, since it first launched. And it was the worst. Whoa, okay, he's in the ground now. I don't need to do anything other than dodge. Dash. Another ukulele. Now we've got 2 ukulele. I just inked myself. How embarrassing. Slug. Gotta get the slug. You gotta. It's not an option. Shh. I'm not seeing anything over there. Howdy. Get the achievement for staying in the air for 30 seconds yet. I feel like I need more jumps for that. 3 is not, it's not enough. Well, actually I only have 2. But one of them's really tall though. It's a really tall jump. which is the Japanese name of the high jump boots in Metroid. I'm lying to you, but it's believable, right? Those things almost mean the same thing. It would make sense they would translate something similar. But it's a lie. I lied to you. All false. It's a total fabrication. We made it up. Not a chance. Guillotine, pretty good. Not that this is a real run, so to speak. I'm only on Rainstorm. Doesn't count. I mean, again, I'm gonna get the coins from it because that counts. Coins always count. Like, literally, if you think about it, when you have a large amount of money, money counts. Because you have a lot, and you would need to count it. I'm not apologizing. I think they should put something in there. A newt. Something. Oh, dude, a banner printer. That's what we need. We need all of the... Who the hell just tried to shoot at me? Was it you? Fucking... I'll show you. Whoa. Whoa, he's upside down. No, okay, no, he's not. I thought he was upside down. Let's get bleed. That's what we're gonna get next. Can you stop bullying my drone? You murdered him. You bastard. How you do? Let's look at that tier 2 chest. Ah, damn it, I can't get the tier 2 chest yet. Whoa, 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 did you see? I think he went into warp speed. Why did he do that? That's not a normal. He went like 1,000,000 miles an hour and then died. I can spend all day dashing into the same group of 3 enemies over and over and over again, but I've got it. I've got things to do. Luna coins to acquire. I'm sorry, it's still brain melt day for me. I didn't do my temperature or anything like that. I just had food. Drank a lot of water. Speaking of water, I should do that. I should drink more water. I still don't have a use item. As if I needed to play the game. Meat! So is that for amount healed, or is that for duration of the heal? Gut reaction says duration. My genes. Is that a... That's a drone, yes. I believe that's an item drone? I'm gonna give him my item. That's right, everybody. I'm going to pay however much, almost 1,000 money, right, to have a fancy missile drone. Excuse me, sir. Would you kindly stop existing? Thanks, Pumpkin. I need some fireworks. Oh wait, I've already got it twice. What am I doing? Forgetting game mechanics now. Pretty soon I'll be forgetting my own name. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down after this. I'm glad it's my day off. I would not look forward to going in like this. With all the fucking sounds, riveting. Oh, God, no. Could you imagine? What you got for me, buddy? Little guy? I do like companionship. I got 2 drones for that. I don't know, I feel kind of bad about just leaving them there. What do you got for me, roulette chest? That is not what I wanted to get. The next one. So, it was a deliberate choice. I wanted to see how long, like, if disappearing, when the item disappears, how long after it disappeared can you get the, is the window to select it still there? That's the phrasing. Longer than it looked. Obviously. So I didn't acquire any new information, is what I'm telling you. It was, you know, not a failed experiment. Because it's in the realm of science, there is no such thing as a failed experiment. Unless it yields 0 data at all. In which case, it's probably your fault. Where am I going? Over there? That looks about right. There's the teleporters up there, at least. I forgot about the use item drone. It's fine. I was mostly doing it for a joke anyway, so it'll be fine. Got 2 keys. Haven't found the key yet. Happiest mask. Look at how happy that mask is. Oh. Oh. I forgot they made it bigger. I was like, what is that big square rock? It's a rectangle, not a square, and also a lockbox, not a rock. A rock box. Just gonna check up here before I get too into it. I can go to the void space again, but I don't want to do that. I don't think I ever want to go back there again in my life. Spectacles. Whoa. Grove Tender? This is a frightening enemy to face. This will be a harrowing fight, to be sure. But the Grove Tender does a butt-ton of damage. And can yeet me across the map, which will be mighty inconvenient. I live here now. Oop, I should vacate my household. I like the Grove Tender's design. He's like a big fox spirit creature. Big old claws. Is that a chest? Yes. Even if I can't ping it. Whoa! Where do you fine gentlemen come from? Just kidding, you're garbage. Literal garbage of the sky. Chest first. Meat! They're not chunks of meat, they're meat. If you think about it, I kind of have meat chunks as well. Kind of. If you think about it. Whoa! Hey, get back here. He's trying to escape. Ugh. Got him. Brought the bad man to justice, everybody. That wisp was up no good. Robbed a bank, that wisp. He's gonna rob another one. We got him. 581. I took damage. A not insubstantial amount of damage. More books. I think it stacks for chance. I just don't think it's a lot of chance. Fireworks. No, that's an equipment drone. Then what the hell is the other drone? Is it an incinerator drone? Because I don't think I've ever seen one of those before, but I know they exist. I wouldn't say I got nothing. Whoa! There he goes! He hit the wall and did 4,000 damage almost to himself. One fruit. I mean, I have a use item now. Yes! I've got a missile drone, then also another missile drone. By way of myself, I'm the second missile drone. Life gives you missile drones, you throw the missile drones in life's face and make your own. Oh, ruh-roh, Raggy. I pick this up while I'm here? It's not going to do me any good, but it's not like it's hurting me. Aegis. That could be good. Could be bad. Don't know. That seems like an item that needed adjustment, and so they would probably have adjusted it by now. Alright, time to go. Can I yeet you again? Yep, there it goes. I'm gonna hit this. Stone Titans. I have made a mistake. Why can't the other Stone Titan make a fist out of this Stone Titan? Like, you know when I'm on the ground, he does the fist attack and tries to hit where you're going? Why can't he do that, but out of that Titan? I mean, they're both made of the ground. Cha-ching. I want to see if I can't get that. Let's see if I can't get that gold chest yet. The game is coming for me. Whoop, I'm up here now. How rude. I've got a sword and a shield. I don't understand how Head Stomper stacks, so... I don't think I can actually... I see. I forgot they changed the button. So there's an incinerator drone. Now I've seen 2 in one run. Oh my god, I needed to go. Well, good news! We're seeing Acrid this run. Is that what he looks like? I don't like him. He was a lot more charismatic in 2D. Certain attacks poison enemies, dealing damage equal to 10% of the maximum health over time. Poison cannot kill enemies, so I can't artificer it and hit him and then leave. 200% damage every third hit. Deals 400% damage. Okay. Toxic Bile for 240% damage that poisons enemies hit. His movement is a leap. Stunning, poisoning enemies on impact. And leaves a pool of acid. An epidemic. Everyone knows how epidemic works. Oh, he doesn't deploy. Like, oh, he's sleeping. He was sleeping. Oh boy, it's another one of these. He's massive. This is the fastest character we've ever had. He's a melee character, obviously. He was that way in the first game. Kind of intermediate range, really. Yeah, get epidemicked. He's not really tanky. Yeah, he's not really very tanky. From the perspective of having health, which you would expect him to. Expect him to be at least like multi, but alright. So his movement is not actually a movement ability? Not really. So I bought the wrong item there. That's 100% on me for just not being patient with the shop. You know how the game likes to punish you for that. So it just that doesn't look like it's right. That item looks like it's just sitting in the center of his model. It hasn't been placed right. So I got something to admit to here on camera live. I didn't like Acrid in the first game. I don't like him. He's viable. I'm sure he's viable in this one as soon as I figure out how to hell to play him. I'm sure he'll be perfectly fine. This makes up for the one that we missed. This is gonna be another character where that backup magazine is a good pick for him. Poison can't kill them. That's lame. Can poison kill me? Surely. And by me, I mean a player. I don't think I will. This doesn't seem like this has survivability to me. Where's this go? Up. Up? Up here. Oh. There's a newt over there. Seems like a fairly straightforward newt. I missed. Can poison proc effects that can then kill the enemies? Can I get a ukulele that's triggered on poisoned and then kills the weakened enemies? That seems like something they would have already thought about, but I figured I'd, you know, throw it out there as being a potentially a game changer for how I feel about this character. Yeah, his movement skill's not really good for movement. It seems like an attack. Which is fine. Not every character... Oh, acid only poisons enemies. It doesn't actually do damage. Did I get 2 crystals? Yeah, I got 2 crystals. Look at that. I feel like I'm playing Donkey Kong or something. He's so slimy. I mean, I get it. He's a gross boy. It's like a bile spewing, poisonous, in general, spiky and toxic to your health. But like, he's so slimy. I don't know. I always imagined him as being scaly. Hit him with one of those. That seems to do a lot of damage to him. Oh yeah, for my use item I don't have. Whack. Whack! That's the sound that attack would make. Whack! Whack. Kinda wish poison killed enemies. Maybe it could do like 7% of their maximum health, but it can kill enemies. Just lay this around just for shins and grins. Poison that guy. It has to germinate. Oh my god, did you see that? That was the mouse. Yeah, the virus has to have time to cultivate in an enemy before it can spread. Which makes sense, or else it would just be overpowered. He says, not knowing at all how it really works. This is just what I suspect. Look at this hoppy boy. He looks happy. I mean, he's not. But he looks happy. His head's bouncing, and it's just because that's how he moves, but like... That's so cheap. Oh, I'm still on Rainstorm. I thought I made really good time. I'm on Rainstorm. That's fine. That's fine. Next part will be Acrid exclusive, and it'll be on Monsoon. It'll be fine. I will die on the first level a few times, I'm sure. I don't actually care for the turrets. It's neat that you take them with you now. I'm not going to be seeking them out. I don't think they're worth it. See those particles? Probably not. What? What? Got some range on that. Dude can spit. What? Attack speed seems like it's going to be really good. His basic attack does a hell of a lot of damage. Blah. That didn't kill him. Which means this has to. He's got a tail, but that tail is entirely vestigial. That tail ain't doing nothing for him. It's nice to play as a character that's bigger than the Lemurians. Is that perhaps what he is? Just a large Lemurian? Game theory. That's what every single game theory video sounds like to me nowadays. Sounds like somebody retching into a microphone. I'm like a dude's not putting effort into his videos. It's that I don't know if he's even still making videos. MatPass specifically. The brand might be so big that he passed on to somebody else. Which he could have done. Done now. Just that I didn't really like the videos, and they're very much designed to captivate people who have trouble paying attention to things. I don't know. The videos themselves got, like, farther and farther away from... Like, at the beginning, it was mostly just stupid, like, oh, Mario Sonic speeds, let's compare them. You know, things that people have already done, but that he did very well. And then it became... For a little while, it became the Five Nights at Freddy's channel. And... Alright, I think I've got enough blech. And then it was like, at the same time at that, it was kind of like an Undertale channel, and it was just... Those videos got him views, like a not insubstantial amount of views. Like, most people know him because, or know of that channel, because of all the Undertale and Five Nights at Freddy's videos. Oh yes, another use of my active item that I don't have. Black. Black. The epidemic seems like it's gonna be something I use very sparingly, because I'll just forget that I have it. His damage is good enough without it. Although, in a crowd, like it's meant to be used, I don't know. I don't know. That's not a use item. I'll hit the teleporter in a minute. Black. I missed. Black. And he's also noisy. His spurs, they go jingle, jangle, jingle, but also when he sprints, he goes bah, bah, like. I'm sorry. It just seems like it's the right thing to do. Like when you do that attack, that seems like the sound effect he should make. Stingy. Trying to be an absolute tightwad. Black. I don't see any other way for me to fight these. None. It's impossible. Ooh. Wait, so does poison do 10% of a boss's health? Does it just, like, last until it does that amount of damage? Because that might be pretty good. That might be better than I'm giving it credit for. Bastard. Look at him, he leveled up. What a turd burglar. He burgles turds. I'm getting loopy. I'm getting absolutely... The loopometer is going off the charts. Or is it the lupometer? No. The lupometer is how close in relation you are to Lupa. I don't know what she did to deserve that meter, but she's got it. 2 chrono baubles. Now we're cooking with time. Black. Black. I'm leaving. Black. It's like half my commentary at this point. Just me going black. Doesn't notice I'm here. So I'm gonna throw up on him. Black. Whoops. Alright, so I like Acrid, alright? I'm gonna say that I like him better so far than I remembered liking him in the first game. Which is good, Always strive for improvement, Acrid. You've achieved it. I don't have any healing. Well, I actually don't have any healing. When did I pick up the razor wire? Black. Oh, yeah. Imp bastard. I don't really need it. I think I've got melee character regeneration, which would make sense, being a melee character. I can't hit him from that distance anyway. You know, I was going to say spawn an enemy, but clearly I was wrong to desire such a thing. Oof. I burped. Sorry, that's what that was. It was like a half... This is a good run. It was like a half held back belch, and I'm, you know, excuse me, but also we all do it, so... Yeah, no, just give him that equipment I don't have. Can I hit him from this range? No. Maybe? Yes. Floating rose petal. There's a tier 2 chest over there. I can't say no. Take this. This is like some David and Goliath nonsense over here. How big was Goliath in relation to David? Like, pretty big. Everyone uses that as like the go-to comparison. But like, pretty big. The Cyclops was pretty big in stories. And that one painting I remember seeing, a recreation of, never the actual thing, where it's like he's as big as the fucking whole back of a, finally a use item, the whole back of the painting, and like these people with the little like dots trying to take him down. It's like, Jesus. What the hell is that? It makes the sound when he jumps too. I don't know why I said David and Goliath either, because I was thinking about Godzilla. Just sort of realized how... Yeah. Now I got talking about David and Goliath, and it's like, why? Bandolier, don't need it. Can't be bad, get more epidemic, you know how that goes. What? There's gonna be nothing over here. So I don't believe, just from what I've seen, that proc effects can be triggered on the damage on time from poison, which would make sense, because I'm thinking of all the things that it could proc that could do the job, and it's like, yeah, no. Oops. Like, that would be an actually broken... Like, Acrid would be the objectively best character if that were the case. I'm sure there are exceptions, or maybe they just have a really low chance to proc. That's the bandolier printer. Tell you what, I'm going to leave all those over so I can have fireworks during the boss. That is not... Why do I think that's the right button? It's not. It's not. I don't know what you think you're doing. Egg. Is egg better than the backup? No. Absolutely not. Am I taking it? Yes. Because now I've got egg and also black. Whoop. Oh, okay, knives. I didn't want to play the game anyway. Okay, now we have even more egg. Egg. That's the sound you have to make. He covered me in goo, and somehow it made me look less slimy. I like missiles. Attack speed, that's what we want. That's what we really want right there. That's the good stuff. Alright, see you later, knives. I wish you the best of luck on your endeavors. Alright, that was pretty good. I just pressed the wrong button to jump again. What? I don't think it's 2 jumps. I also like that it's kind of an actual hop. It's not like a forward movement lunge. Should have gone the spectacles. That is good enough. Black. Well, I said black. I'm gonna drink my water while I sprint over here. Tasty. It's not actually tasty, it's just water. Although I would envy you if you actually did have tasty water. Like if you just pour a faucet and it's like... It's literally water with all the benefits that comes with drinking. But it tastes like Coca-Cola. But it's not like flat, you know? It's like, it tastes like carbonated Coca-Cola, but it's just water. I'd be mighty envious. Cool. So he died. Ah, yes, more missiles. No reason not to just get a little goo. I didn't even need to use the fireworks. I had them all saved up and everything. Black. Black. Tell you what, the poison may not do the job, but the knives certainly do. Or the fireworks. Is that a Dune Lord? I don't know why I called him a Dune Lord. I don't think I've ever even heard anybody call him that. A Clay Templar Dune Lord. What the hell's wrong with me? Oh, baby. I'm gonna go to sleep. I should have listened to my own advice and stopped recording 2 hours ago. Get a little goo. Lunar coin? You shouldn't have. Another one? Oh, you're just the sweetest. Black. Black. It's really jittery. Ooh. Ooh, I don't think that's working properly. Black. The air begins to burn. Oh no! Tell you what, I need to wrap this up, like, real quickly, because I don't know how much space I have left on my drive. Oh crap, I'm at the point where I just can't throw up on them once and then leave. I actually have to... Whatever. Yes, I don't know how much space is left on my drive, so I gotta start wrapping this up. So I'm gonna hunt down some eggs, murder them, and then fight the boss. Maybe we'll unlock the loader. Which isn't gonna matter, because I'm gonna play Acrid until I die. Or get tired of them. What if they nerfed the loader? Probably, right? This is a run that I think might actually be able to take. You know, might actually be able to defeat the unit. The Alloy Warship unit, or is it the Soulless unit? I don't actually know. There's eggs over there, I think. So we'll get those in a minute. Bustling Fungus, that's pretty good. I don't have any crit chance. Well, now I do. I have 6% chance now, because we have a base of 1, I believe. I don't have any jumps. Pretty good if I had some jumps. You know what I'm saying? Just like a few jumps. Here's a mountain shrine. What? What? I'm still a little bit perplexed at why I saw in my head Godzilla like fighting Mothra, and my brain was like, yes, David and Goliath. Like, Mothra's not even that big compared to Godzilla, right? I can't even trust my memory right now. That's pretty good for me. I mean, this is a lot of them are big. Gamera is bigger than Godzilla, right? Right? No? I haven't watched Godzilla in years. Like, even a single Godzilla. Well, that's not true. I watched the one with, I want to say Gary Coleman, but that's not... I don't think that's a person. Gary Oldman? Gary something. Oh boy, now that's gonna drive me nuts. Just right up a wall it is. Boy, I can kill the eggs, get knives. This seems somewhat disrespectful. Excuse me, sir. You should fly. There we go. Yeah, there was like a new one, and it was really good. But it wasn't the newest one. Which there's going to be an even newer one. Prion? I don't know if I've unlocked the Prion yet. Cube! Cube could be pretty good. Honestly, Cube might actually be the strategy here. Let me go for damage as opposed to healing. I don't even know why I paid for that. The whirring grows black. What? Now I'm a vampire. I don't understand. Blah. Whoops. I blew it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lois. Now hopefully they tested this. I guess we just can't get poisoned while he's in shield mode. So I already say, he gets shield mode, he gets all this extra health. Does that, well, I can't believe that actually... Oi, die! Piss off. Got an alien head. It's pretty good. What? I'm trying to die. It's not working. I'm too good. This run is too good. I have to take it to the end. I hope I've got the space for it. It might also be that Acrid is just really good. I mean, it was kind of a pain in the ass to unlock him. At least on Monsoon. Once I turned down the difficulty, but like that's how that works. That's how difficulty works in video games. Game's just playing itself at this point. And with 4 fuel cells, that's a lot of fuel cells. If you think about it. It might be too many. I haven't even gone into the caves yet. Oh boy. Like, I think I'm good for another hour of footage. I don't know. I'm kind of backfilling. I was going to play Crusader Kings 2 today, but instead I played this. Because that update came out yesterday. That was my schedule. Now I'm scratching my nose ferociously. Savagely itch. Hold on. Alright, I got it. I got the itch. Another? Does this extend vertically? I'll find out. Kind of. It's like a sphere, so it's not a cylinder, so I don't think it actually does me any good. Whoops. Now I get. I wonder if that does more damage with speed, like every other ability in the game. It really does seem like almost every other like even the mercenaries' abilities now, because he can yeet enemies for about 1,000,000 miles, or at about 1,000,000 miles an hour. Let me just throw some goo around. Grove tenders. This isn't a grove. Get your tendon ass out of here. They were all lined up in a row. Quails. Well, I was feeling like I didn't really have enough speed. This is too many quails. This is a dangerous amount of quails. That poor wisp. He didn't know what he was getting himself into. This was a good run. I mean, it wasn't normal, so it's kind of like it doesn't matter, but at the same time, like, fuck it. It matters. It matters to me. Just, the game is absolutely not balanced on Monsoon at the moment, and I think that's how they want it to be. I think they genuinely want it to be just a challenge, and so they went a cheap route of just making it, like, where... Whoa. They just went the cheap route of making it on Monsoon, so that way the health tax, like, matters too much. Like, and to be fair, I don't think very often at all, but I don't think that they're in a very good spot when it comes to how to balance difficulty in this game. Ooh, blue portal. A free blue blortle? I might as well. It's free. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I don't know how they would balance difficulty in this game. They could spawn more enemies, but then it's just a bunch of trash that you have to deal with constantly. They could spawn, and they could make enemy health scale better. I'm not gonna do the glass. Still don't know what the rosary is. Don't want to really spend my coins. Hi, mister. Hi. Just admiring the texture work. Right? They could scale the damage up, but then it's like, that's kind of bullshit too. I would choose that route the most. Like, personally, if I were to choose to balance the game, I would make the damage that the enemies do scale more. They could increase health, but that it never feels good. Last thing you want is for the game to feel bad to play. Like, actively. Oh, I still have a turret. Black. You know what I need? I need meat. Big old chunk of... You know, a slug is good too, but just a slab of meat. If it doesn't hang out of his mouth haphazardly, then they missed a golden opportunity. Squeaky? Squeaky. No, that wasn't what I bought at all. Curses! Foiled again! Boy, Epidemic's got a much closer range than I think it should have. Or, what is this ability called? Yeah, Epidemic. Black. So I'm going to start by going up, and then I'm going to go all the way down. That's my strategy for this level. I think I'm going to keep this strategy for as often as I can. I'm going to go all the way up, then I'm going to go all the way down to the ground floor. Because it's easier to fall down to a floor you've already gone to than it is to try to fall up. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. You don't want to fall up. There's no floor up there. You'll just keep falling forever, you goober. Oh shit, I've unlocked all the characters now. Hey, that's good news. Got a full roster of fellas. A full fellowship, if you will. A fellowship of freaks, like this guy. Just kidding, he's my favorite. I want to give him a hug. Acrid needs hugs. In an environmental suit, because, you know, he's poisonous. Or is it toxic? Venomous. Surely it's venomous. I went through all the options I could have, but I think I've arrived at the correct one now. Yes. Words. PSG. It's alright. Yeah, how do you like being frozen? Yeah, taste your own medicine. I mean, not really. It's taste of frosts. Whatever. Whoop, I'm up here. It was supposed to be a new enemy, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Or I've seen it yet. Oh, fell down. Ow. Yeah, I just don't think I've seen the new enemy yet. I'm hitting that. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Just inviting the challenge of the mountain. Well, so the top up my thought earlier, I think them balancing Monsoon to be harder was not the best way to do, but it is a way. Whoa! Hiddly ho there, neighborinos. I missed a chest up here. I missed a lot of stuff up here. I don't think I went over here. This place is a labyrinth. Labyrinthine. More missiles. Too bad that doesn't stack for chance. How many spectacles do I have? Like one? Yeah, I've got one set of specs. As an aside, in real life, I need a set of spectacles to replace the ones I've got. They're falling apart. They've been falling apart for a while, and their prescription is also out of date by now, but... Also, he looks so happy. I want to boop his snoot. Boop the snoot. That's what you do. And he bites you. You dissolve because he's a filthy alien creature. That's what's endearing about him, I think. He can't help that he's a monster. I was saying something else about... Yeah, I stepped on my glasses the other day, so they've been falling apart, but now they're like... I had to... like, glue them together again. Which, I should just use solder at this point, but like, I don't even know where the kit is. Where is the... There it is. Is that another one? I found a chest. Didn't actually mark it on the map, but... Okay, so I can mark open chests, but they won't be pinged. Like, it'll tell me what it is, but it won't put it on the map if it's not a thing that I can interact with. Like, see, like that. It won't be like that. Which is a good way to handle it, I think. Wetland aspect. Wonder what... I might just spoil this for me, but I wonder what his alternate skin looks like. Acrid's. Go, turret, go! You fight for justice! Black. Think about it, a lot of pets we have are absolute, like, monsters. Cats and dogs, actually, are the only ones I can think of. Like, have you ever been in an altercation with a wild dog? It's not pleasant. I've been there, done that, didn't like it. Got the scars. Like, they are not cute and cuddly as soon as you get them away from their people for too long. I love dogs. I do. I'm not like, I don't hold that experience against all of dog kind. I'm just saying, like, they kind of monsters. They can't help it. Cats too. Cats are absolute monsters. Except cats are also like dicks about it. They play with their food. It's like, I can't think of a more disrespectful thing to do. And sometimes they'll play with their food and then they'll decide it's not food anymore and they won't eat it. Just like, what an asshole. I like cats too. Got a cat. Right? So don't hold that against me. It's not like I'm not a pet person. Just talking from, like, if an alien race came down to our planet and they saw that we had these small carnivores domesticated as pets, I think they would be like, that's weird. You're weird. Of course, I don't think any of them... I don't think I've ever heard of a dog that can dissolve your face, so... Or that's roughly the size of a truck, like Acrid. I would need to play online to see other people in comparison, but I feel like Acrid's a pretty big boy. Or lady. Acrid is kind of like Astrid, which is a lady's name. You know, they, them. Although, then you're calling it them, you know, which is kind of disrespectful, I don't know. It is a creature of indeterminate gender. But I can't just say that every time, so it's gonna be them or him. Which is my default. Even when talking about, like, even when talking about ladies, my default is frequently to go to him. And it's a problem. And it is a problem. I'm working on it. Baby steps. Fungus. Little mushroom fella. Don't want him. Get rid of it. Replace him with a slug. Sorry, I just feel like I'm gonna try to clip out of bounds there. Don't try to follow me. It'll be your end. Your doom! Alright, time to go. We've accrued enough loot. There's really no loot over here? When he walks, he looks like he's creeping around. Like, yeah, they won't hear me coming. A coin. Hey, a whip. I would willingly trade some of these fuel cells. I just don't need that many. Whoa! Whoa, no! Sounded like Mr. Ed. Who voices Mr. Ed? I don't know. I'm asking you. Because I'm going to forget in, 10 minutes when I obliterate myself, so I won't look it up. Wasn't Mr. Ed played by, like, 3 different horses? Like, nobody ever noticed the difference? Because it's a fucking horse? There's a creature I don't understand our fondness for, right there. Like, they used to be very useful creatures, and now they're not anymore, but we keep them around because people like them. But I just don't understand those people. Been around them, been kicked by them, have the scars. Okay, that one didn't actually leave any scars, but the mental scars. Yeah, been kicked by a horse. Twice. A little one. Thank goodness. Because I was young. It would have fucking killed me if it was a full-grown, like, adult. And, like, no harm in liking what you like. It's just that is a big, useless animal and quite an expensive hobby. Like, cats are expensive for not a whole lot of reward when you think about it, other than having a cute fuzzy thing in your house. Like, you can't have a horse in your house. You gotta have a stable and, like, people do it. Speed. I need more speed. I must go faster. Squeakied. Rad. I've also shoveled horse shit. Because that was my fucking job. Not like an actual job. I was a kid. Like, my grandmother did a lot of work with horses. So she'd frequently put me to work if I looked like I wasn't really doing anything. And I'd do it, because, I'm not going to tell Grandma to go fuck off. I don't want to shovel shit, but at the same time, I kind of wish I did sometimes. I'd rather just play Pokemon. Outside, though, because you had to do it outside, because it was on a Game Boy. With a terrible... Boy, they really like those shrines, don't they? I got meat. I finally got meat. Where's the meat? Yes! He's got it in his mouth. Yes! Anyways. Yeah, like, you had to play Pokemon outside during the summer, at least. Because there was, like, no other way to do it. Because the screen wasn't backlit. It was awful. I'm gonna lay down some poison. Flat. Oop. Just absolutely awful. Thinking about the kids don't know how good they got it these days. I heard a young one, like, I don't know, he was a friend of one of my neighbors, so maybe like somewhere between like 8 and 12. It's kind of hard to tell. Not a teenager yet, but I heard a young one saying that he missed out Pokemon back when it was good. And I was like, kid, you don't know how good Pokemon is now. Like, yeah, say what you want about the games and whatever, and this, that, and the other thing. Like, those games were not quality back in the day. Like, I wouldn't consider a golden chest. That's pretty rare. Alloy vultures. This is a weird place for you to be. It's like, those games were not good. Johto really brought in a lot of refinements, but I wouldn't say that they were like quality until Generation 3, which, I mean, he still probably missed out on because he was probably not born yet. But still, it's like, come on, man. I didn't say anything, though. I just closed the window. It was like 43 degrees, and there was still snow on the ground, so people were playing around with it. That was a stressful situation, and I did it to myself. What? What? I've never seen alloy vultures in this level. It's good. I'm glad they're there. There's a little bit of variety here. I just don't believe this used to be a thing. Yeah, so I don't understand equestrianism. Actually, I think that's more of the sport, rather than just liking horses. That's more of, like, riding it. Which, you know, maybe that's fun. I don't know. I never got to ride a horse. Rejuvenation rack. It's getting to the point where it's time to go. I can obliterate myself this level. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think equestrianism is more like actually riding the horses, not just taking care of them, but I don't know that. And that might be great. That might be the whole reason. I don't know. I know there's a quote that a man on a horse is both figuratively and literally bigger than without, or some shit like that. Something like that. Wow, that's gross. Time to go. I was gonna lob some artillery missiles at him. I think it's his fucking battle tech or something. Wow. So this might actually be a great boss to fight. I gotta go! I did not realize more than one of them was doing that, and it almost cost me my life. Anyway, so this might actually be a pretty good boss to fight as him, provided you can keep your distance as Acrid, so that way you can throw in your epidemic in there, you know, do a little bit of that. There is a fly in here now, and I don't know where that came from. Uh-oh. You know what? No reason I can't do this up here. Stealth kit is a good pickup for him. I don't really like Epidemic's visual effect so much, where like it goops around and like goes from foe to foe like that. I'm not sure it's my favorite. Celestial portal, there it is. Time to go. Have they changed this place up any? Whoop, 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 up. Yay! Happy. Use that as meat chunk, that's all I wanted. Big old chunk. Oh, hey, I can bring my turrets with me. Ooh, ooh, the game is lagging. Oh, no. Ah, jeez. Golly willikers. You got a speed boost. Is Acrid actually like a sapient creature? I don't like this. No! You bastard! Like, is Acrid actually like a sapient, or is he just a creature? Hello, there's a thing behind me. What the hell? Oh, what the hell is this? How long has this been here? Oh, well, neat. Yay! I'm falling to my death again. Just kidding, the Cosmos won't let you die that easy. Remember when I told you that I had too many... Do you remember when I told you that I had too many quails? This is what I meant. This is too many quails. Alright, so just take it slow. Right, we don't jump and sprint. Alright, we just take it slow. Alright, alright, alright. And then jump over here. Good, good. Taking our time. Taking our time. We'll get there eventually, alright? Squeakied. Good. You didn't want to take that, 30 points of damage or whatever it would have been. Doing that also automatically puts you into a sprint rather. Alright, give me my 5 points. I was killed by nothing. You did great. So this isn't Gungeon. Alright. That's the end of the session. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like Acrid. Here we got this lady as well, who I believe is canonically actually a lady, and would make sense to me if she were. What on account of the fact that, like, you know, Loader, Alien, Ripley, you know. But anyways, yeah, it was a good run. We got all sorts of unlocks. I'm gonna take a looky-loo in the logbook. Next episode will be more Loader, and then we'll return to our regularly scheduled. He doesn't have anything written about him, but there's his model, in case you want to see the smiley boy himself. Very, very much drooling. Needs to work on that. And what are his challenges for his alternates? Whoa. Inflict poison 1,000 times. Obliterate yourself on monsoon. That's just an inevitability. Cool. At 300 miles per hour. Wait, it actually calculates things in miles per hour? Reach and proceed through the... Well, I can do that. That would be like a normal, or rather an easy. So that way you don't really even need items. Grove Tender, do you have anything written about you? No? There he is. It's like a badger dude. Like a no-face thing going from it. Antlers, he's got little fuzzy ears. Of course, I say little. Those ears are probably bigger than my head. He's a very large creature. Oh, neat. Well, you can just read that on your own time. Wait, hold on. Is there anything written about heresy? I have to read about heresy. Kurskon the Heretic. Reload after 2 seconds, dealing 120% base damage. That's a good item. I don't know why that's blue. I mean, because you're replacing your... But I know, we've gone over this. Oh my god, that's a leg? Jesus, are there other ones? Is that part of her? Kinda want to find out. Kind of afraid to find out. That's Whirl, if I remember correctly. What are these? Just a little elephant. 45 seconds, huh? I've used it 0 times. Sorry, now I'm just looking at my stats. I can do this in my own time. I've already unlocked the Prion. I don't need to do that. We're in the home stretch. We got one more update and then it's done. Game's done. Can't believe I haven't gotten Wake of Vultures yet. Ew. Doing 6,000% base damage. Recharges every 30 seconds. Minus 50% per stack. So I don't think they're going to nerf the damage it does. Because it stacks like ass. Recharges every 30 seconds. Like Rex could maintain his health at about that level. At least he could get down to it and then get back up. A little death planet. Right. Anyways, I can read this on my own time, and you can read them on your own time, as I'm sure they've all been dumped out to... I've already read this one. Yeah, so I'm wasting your time. Because I don't ever know how to end episodes, really. It's Chris Polo. He, I never heard it pronounced, so I'm not going to make an attempt without hearing somebody else say it. He does good work. So, yeah, that's the end of this episode. Next time is going to be all Acrid all the time, and then I'm probably going to do a run or two as Loader, probably like 2 or 3, because I'm terrible. All on Monsoon, so you got that to look forward to. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Like a lot. I like Acrid a lot. I think I like him. Don't tell him though. I'm embarrassed.